Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Over on my end here, guys, it is not that beautiful a weather, but it's pretty warm, it's pretty chill. Alright, so Ripple participates in moving 204 million XRP, while the coin drops to $1.09. Now, hopefully by now, guys, you have already seen my video talking about the XRP price and everything that's going on because, well, drop it to $1.09 isn't really that big a deal like some people are making it out to be, right? The entire rise and fall and the ebb and flow that is with XRP nowadays, it is all, in my own opinion, kind of irrelevant. It's only important if you're a day trader. If that's the case, then a lot of this news really doesn't matter to you, gonna be honest. Or if you're looking for the most perfect prime spot to buy in. But even then, guys, a lot of my videos over the past couple of years have shown that if you just buy periodically, for example, every single day a little bit, you'll be fine in terms of gains. A lot of people can't even beat that. Trying to time the market is, for most people, not the best idea. I'm just putting it out there. Now, over 200 million XP moved. What's going on? Okay, very interesting. According to Whale Alert, the fiat equivalent of about $225 million has been transferred in XRP by Ripple, Binance, Bitstamp, Huobi, Bitfinex, Upbit, Bittrex, and Bybit. First transaction was made more than 20 hours ago, and then the most recent one was conducted 2 hours. So what I usually use, by the way, which is again not an advertisement in any way, shape, or form, is the Clank app. I only knew this existed since like a couple of months ago. But what it basically does is show you the average will XRP value, which is about 10 million right now. Average will US dollar value, which is kind of strange. Is this like forever? Or what? Because theoretically speaking, this 10 million XRP should have a higher USD value. Not exactly sure what this is supposed to be then. Maybe we can find it somewhere, but who really cares, right? So you can see the biggest whale of the day, which is 50 million from Bitbank to Bitbank. And you can see basically everything that's been going on for the last couple of days. Like, for example, yesterday there were a ton of rather interesting whales. Here you can see 83 million, 17 million, and so forth and so on for the last couple of days. And here you can see the most recent, I think, like 999,000 XRP plus transfers. Yeah, you can see 999,000, I think, is the minimum that you will see on there, which is rather interesting. But apparently, according to Whale Alert, this has moved, Ripple transferred 40 million XRP to one of their sending wallets. And what I mean with sending wallet is basically Ripple has XRP somewhere, doesn't matter exactly where, and they sent this to a wallet which usually distributes it further, either to exchanges or to a couple of different things, like, for example, partners, which is often used to move crypto outside of the company to its partners, crypto exchanges, financial institutions. This wallet is also used for selling XRP to obtain fiat for covering Ripple's operational expenses, which, theoretically speaking, can be the lawsuit. Now, the largest single lump was moved by the Bybit exchange internally. The platform shoveled a massive 83 million XRP, or about $94 million. And guys, a lot of people come up to me, especially nowadays, saying, "Hey Dusty, why are you talking so much about Bybit? Why are you doing that so much? Why are you such a big fan?" And to be honest with you guys, the story is really simple. It's not really that deep, to be honest with you. It is, I know that on Bybit, at least from my own personal experience here, there's a very small chance that a trade will glitch or that you'll be locked out. So I've been using Bybit for a pretty long while right now. Once more, not an advertisement in any way, shape, or form in this specific sense. And with Binance, it's glitched a couple of times. The future section just gets overloaded, doesn't work. And since Bybit now has also announced spot trading, and they basically got everything, it just works for me, basically. It works nicely. But then again, because I sometimes allow for partnerships with them, I can also give away, for example, a lot of XRP every here and there, and we can also do some crazy competitions regarding XRP, basically, which is why I like him so much. With Binance or so, you can talk with them, but they, generally speaking, don't really do much for the people, right? With Bybit, I feel it's different, which doesn't really relate to the XP story here, but it does relate to as to why I'm such a big Bybit fan, basically. Now, the transfer here internally, we can't really know exactly what that means. However, I can tell you guys the story once more for hopefully the last time. If it is from an unknown wallet to an unknown wallet, usually we can't deduct anything. Now, in this specific sense here, they knew it was from Bybit to Bybit, but generally speaking, unknown means nobody knows exactly who that is. If that happens, there is a very high chance that you're never going to figure it out. It could just be me, for example, sending it to me, and you would know who me is. However, if it's from a exchange to an unknown wallet, that is called an exchange outflow. And there's a couple of aggregators online where you can find exchange outflows, for example. If you type that in, exchange outflows, for example, if I type that in with Bitcoin in front of it, let me try it for yourself. Where you can see, for example, the ratios of the net flow and everything like that. I'm going to type up crypto quant here, guys. I'm going to show it to you guys, okay? Accidentally I'm logged out, so we can't really see too much. But the idea is still there, so unfortunately I'm logged out. Here you can see the Bitcoin exchange reserves. This is basically, if you get outflows more than you get inflows, well, then the reserve, the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges, keeps going down, right? And here on the purple line, you can see how much Bitcoin is on exchanges, and on the top you can see the price. But generally speaking, as I said before, this should go down if people are taking their money off exchanges, which is usually bullish. It's not a one-to-one thing, but you can see if the price is going up, people are taking more and more Bitcoin off exchanges too, because they're not trying to sell it, but they're trying to hold it for better days. Sometimes it's vice versa, and sometimes it's not logical, but that's a theory which a lot of people have been having, and it makes sense though. If your money is not on an exchange, you can't sell it as quickly, so it makes a lot of sense. If it's, then again, from an exchange to an unknown wallet, people are thinking, oh, people took it off exchange. If it's the other way around, well, people are putting it on an exchange, and that's kind of bearish, so. All right, so then we have Cardano's big Alonzo upgrade will bring programmability to the blockchain, according to founder Charles Hoskinson. He's going to wear a Ghostbusters costume to mark the occasion. Yeah, it's actually around the corner now, huh, guys? We're almost there. And my own personal expectation is still pretty much right. What I said before, guys, is up until the last day. So we kind of have a couple of hours left, basically. The ADA price can still pump up because very often on the day itself, the price goes down. However, maybe Cardano has launched a little bit of a smarter plan, which is you FUD your own project. We don't know who FUD'd it, but it could be. You FUD your own project a little bit ways out before the launch itself. And then around the launch, you start promoting it really heavily with a lot of bullish things. So people start to still buy in, and you get that, you don't get that negative pressure anymore on the launch day. I really hope the best for Cardano, guys, and I'm extremely bullish on this crypto. I hope that right now, the next couple of hours as well, it's not going to turn around and become really bearish. Let's hope for it. All right, then XLM competes with XRP and Ethereum for a market share, while analysts expect a comeback. So NFTs have started to launch on Stellar. We all know that XRP, specifically the XP Ledger, is working on NFTs as well. I mean, we know Solana, we know all those different places like ADA. They're all trying to work on NFTs, but basically Ethereum is number one. And I guess XLM saw the potential of XRP in the thought process, or they're just working on it independently. I don't really know. But since it only costs like $1 or so to mint a NFT on Stellar, a lot more people are going to find it interesting. And I think it's rather annoying, in my own opinion, that they did it before XRP could. So that's kind of annoying, but it is a competition piece for XLM to kind of pick back up the pace because they've been lacking a little bit. Once more, a lot of the guys that I know hold XRP also hold XLM because it's similar technology. It's just a different purpose. But there's a lot of potential in XLM because, well, the way that they value XRP usually is followed by XLM and the vice versa. So if XLM does good, XP often does good, and exactly the opposite way too. So that could be really interesting if XRP wins this lawsuit, how XLM is going to perform. Then another SEC lawsuit, Howler, sees Ripple pulling away. That was interesting. The SEC has admitted that before instigating legal proceedings against Ripple, it never informed inquiring third parties that it considered XRP a security. The commission admits that before the filing of this case, certain third parties inquired about the legal status. However, the commission never stated a view. The comment came out in a request for admissions to the SEC document attached to the latest court filing. Not anymore the latest, but okay. What's more is the piece of evidence now forms an official admission in the case by Jeremy Hoagland's own standards. And I think it's rather interesting because, furthermore, in my own opinion, it's going to be showing the public, but specifically the judge, that people couldn't have taken a stance on this crypto, right? People couldn't have known anything, and specifically by Lance and Chris Larson. They might have known internally, but not at least a normal, ordinary intelligence person. The ongoing SEC Ripple lawsuit is currently still in discovery. Well, that's also over. I'm not exactly sure this guy I guess it's expert discovery. This guy didn't mean fact. Maybe he's right. Since December 2020, both sides have sparred on several motions with the intent of verifying their respective claims. On balance, Ripple has undoubtedly come out on top. For example, in compelling the SEC to answer if Ethereum is a security recently. Which, by the way, we're going to get some info from in about 3 days from now, which is going to be really, really, really interesting, guys. This point strengthens Ripple's case regardless of how the SEC answers. If the answer is no, then it opens the door for Ripple to compare XRP to Ether. And as we know, only Ether had an ICO. Yes, it's not a politically fathomable answer for the SEC. So that's going to be a really interesting one. If Ethereum is a security, Ripple has a lot of benefit from that because, well, it's not viewed as a security by anybody. So what is that supposed to be? If they say no, it's not a security, then there's official guidance. Things can be compared because, well, Ethereum had an ICO, so why is that not a security then? Blah, 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 blah. So an official view from the SEC on Ethereum is going to be really important. And things are just starting to pile up because it all comes down to fair notice. Was Ripple properly warned that they were doing something wrong? And was there guidance? And right now, guys, we're finding more and more out about that. Now, while that is going on, one of the co-founders of Ripple, whom we're often questioning why he didn't get sued in the entire process. I mean, Jed McCaleb is the co-founder. Why isn't he in trouble? And another question I have, was he deposed? Maybe if we look through all Ripple's or the SEC's meeting, their documents and look through every single piece of lettering, we'll find more about Jed McCaleb. But who's going to read through 400 different pages of documents, or something like that? It's going to be really, really crazy. Not 400 pages, guys. Let's say about 4,000 pages maybe of documents. It's going to be really, really crazy. Maybe more, maybe 10,000 or more documents. Because there's 400 different docket numbers, which means there's about most likely 150 different documents inside there. And then some of them have 100 pages or so. So it's going to be a lot of work. And then again, he stopped selling XRP and nobody seems to understand exactly why. And I still don't really know, to be honest with you. It's rather peculiar. He stopped selling it on September 1st. Some people said at least that's what I'm also thinking, kind of. His agreement, he either oversold for a very good part or his agreement made him stop with selling for right now until a further point in the future. It's like we might have to look back at the contract which he had with Ripple to see how that's supposed to form. And then again, once more, guys, the SEC officially admits its failure to inform XP as security. Was pretty nice. And last but not least, Carl from the Moon just said on Twitter, should I buy XRP? And I replied saying, I'll tell you about it, my friend. I think XP is huge because, well, when I met all these guys, none of them, so him, Crypto, Da Vinci, none of them were really bullish on XRP. But as time moved on here, I think because of BitBoy, a lot of these guys are also changing their minds and starting to get a little bit more into it, which is definitely kind of interesting. But yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you press the like button. It helps the channel out, helps the video out. If you enjoy my content in general or would like more updates on XRP, you might consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today. I also have a couple of Telegram links down below there. Make sure you check those out because, well, my notifications are a little bit odd on YouTube. Those Telegrams might help you.